on, we're here.
Hello, Rebecca Elliott.
Kirsty Kowalski, Kirstentine.
Welcome.
Kirstwhile.
Oh, I like it.
How are you?
I'm really good. I was going to welcome everyone
K-Dog.
straight away.
Kmart.
Kmart.
The Kirstatron 1000.
I don't think Kmart exists anymore in the States.
I don't think
it was a cheap version of Walmart anyway, at best. Now, welcome. I'm just going to welcome everyone because we're in a new decade.
Welcome. Yeah, to 2020.
Podcasting. Don't laugh but style.
Yeah,
welcome to...
okay.
I know, right? I'm trying to go down with the kids like you were. Welcome to Don't Laugh But. Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year. How long can we say that, though?
That's it now.
That's
no more.
Yeah.
I've stopped saying it in the shops
what if
now.
you haven't seen someone till sort of March?
That's fine.
Do you say Happy New Year then?
That's a good question.
That'd be weird, wouldn't it?
That's a good question. I'd say, oh, it's great to see you. Did you have a good... I might still say, well, we're in the new year. I might do that.
Would you?
I mean, I'm a big lover of new things. I like newness.
All right, well, we're going to get on to that. Do you have anything to get off your chest?
Yeah.
Your ample chest.
Yeah, my angry corner. I've got a few things. I mean, I'm excited. Okay, this is I think everyone can relate to this. You know now, like, I mean, this has been going for a while. You know when you're watching a television show?
Yeah.
And they say, coming up.
Yeah.
Like the thing you're going to watch in a couple of minutes.
I know. Also, what they've said...
I can't wait that long.
The worst thing is when they recap what's happened already and then it's coming up.
Yeah. Yes.
So actually, how much new material have you got in the programme?
Yes.
Because it's a lot of recap and a lot of coming up.
Yes. I mean, that I do love a reality show. You know, I love a reality show.
They're
Teen
full of
Mums. Love them.
Okay.
Not all of them. I've never watched a single episode of Love Island.
Good.
Have you?
No.
Would you?
Do I look like someone who watches Love Island?
You don't watch ITV, so I don't even know what I'm saying.
What is ITV?
Oh, do you know but that makes me really angry. Another thing that I found...
do like, oh, come on.
You don't... What's okay to do so?
Kick off the year by listing reasons for people to hate me.
No, there's lots of other reasons for that, but ITV... watching ITV is not one of them, my friend.
You're listening to the moronic musings of Kirsty Hudson and Rebecca Elliott, two women willing to laugh at each other's jokes so that you don't have to.
Also, right? Today I was in Waitrose.
Okay.
And the machine says, can I confirm your age? Not to me, but to the woman next to me. Now, the woman was clearly 69. Not one time did the Waitrose customer come up to her and say, are you 69? No.
Hang on, what?
Well, the machine said, let the Waitrose partner confirm your age. Because she was clearly buying alcohol or something like that. But not once, I'll say it again passionately, not once did the Waitrose partner say to her, you're 69, aren't you?
Yeah.
There was no confirmation of age.
How do you know she was 69?
I'm presuming she was 69.
Well, that wasn't clear. Okay.
Well, I'm so sorry.
I thought she had a 69 badge on her.
The woman was around.
Can we stop saying 69? You could have chosen a different number.
No, that's why I went with it. For the comedic value of the number. And I just felt to myself...
Okay.
That's not doing exactly what the machine asks you to do.
Okay.
I mean, really.
Do you always do what machines ask you to do?
Always.
I
think that's my New Year's resolution. Okay. If the machine tells me to do it.
I'll tell you what I'm worried about.
What are you worried about?
Just coming out of the Christmas period. Tinsel. We don't see it anymore. I'm worried about the tinsel makers. So we hear a lot about the miners, all right, and their struggle, okay?
Yeah.
We don't hear anything about the tinsel makers, right? Billy Bragg's not singing songs about them.
No, he's not.
The tinsel makers will be united.
Well, people like your singing. At least you do more of it.
Yeah,
that's great.
Tinsel Union songs. I'm just saying. It's worrying.
I like tinsel.
Do you?
I do. I don't like the feel of it in my fingers necessarily.
No, I can feel that now.
Or in your teeth.
Head. Why would you eat tinsel?
Well, it's the foil, isn't it, on your teeth?
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not attractive.
But I like it. I do. I think.
Do you have tinsel on your tree?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of tinsel on my tree.
Okay.
Yeah, not too much because it's not environmentally sound.
Really?
No, I don't think it is. I don't know.
You don't know. You're just slagging off the tinsel makers even more.
No. I hope you're well, tinsel makers.
Are you sad that Christmas is over? Because I go through a grieving period.
Yeah.
But now the sun's out and it's January and I'm kind of all right with it.
I'm sad and equally happy in equal measures because don't say about that. Well, I mean, there's always we've discussed this and I'm going to discuss it again because I have a real tree.
Yeah,
my real tree tells me when it's time for it to go.
Yeah, your real tree looked pretty awful by the end, didn't it?
Well, it was ready. It was a little old man saying
spindly
to me, "Take me out.
Yeah,
get rid of me." Still in my garden right now, but it will be
really.
Yeah,
are you one of those people? You're going to have it in your garden until next year?
Probably might just fucking revive it. See what happens. You know.
Don't even revive it. Just have the old knackered tree.
Love that idea. I did take a picture while I was in London for the New Year's, which I'm sure we'll get to. I'm walking down the road. There's a beautiful big graffiti of two swans. It was beautiful. And underneath there was just a tree that someone had just left there.
Oh, really? They thought that's the place to leave my old tree.
Yeah, I'm going to make it into my Christmas card for next year because there was something so beautiful about it.
I feel that we're not very focused yet.
What?
Are you feeling that?
Christmas.
Okay, my other point, right, which I may have said to you before, but okay. Right. Oh. So I was thinking, I've cut that out. When I swear, don't point it out because I know that I'm going to cut that out.
Okay.
All right. So when I say, you don't have to comment on that because I'll cut it out. All right.
Okay.
So my mum, right, she's blind in one eye. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, and she said that the good thing about that is she saves a lot of money on contact lenses.
Yes.
Because she only has to buy contact lenses for one eye.
Yes.
Okay. So that's a positive in the negative there. Okay. Yeah. But then I was thinking about what about people with one leg?
One leg.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And it's pretty unfair that they have to buy a pair of shoes. Right?
Oh.
Because shoes only come in a pair. Contact lenses should, but you can buy one. You can save money, therefore. So, came up with the idea
you did it
with my cousin.
Good. Genius.
Shoebuddies.com. Right? You pair up people who've got a right leg with someone who's got a left leg and has similar taste in shoes and the same size feet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They club together.
And they pay half for the shoes.
Yeah.
I know, it's genius.
Shoebuddies.com.
I love it.
Do you think that's got legs?
Yes, I was going to say I think that's got legs, but
okay,
you got there before me. I love that idea, Rebecca Elliott.
Thanks.
I think you are an entrepreneurial
I'm going to make it work.
I think the people of, who are they? The brothers in the
who are you talking about?
Slave dragons, Dragons Den.
The slave dragons.
Sorry, that was not right.
Yes, I would love to go in there with that idea.
And I think you need to be on Dragons Den.
Shoebuddies.com. Come on.
Forget your writing, which I think we do need to. Can we talk about your exciting news?
No. I can put it in my lovely hole.
Oh, that's your lovely hole.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll add that to your lovely hole.
Thanks.
I can shove right up your lovely hole.
Cram it in there. That's lovely.
So
calm down.
So I am excited. So I'm excited about this new year.
Okay.
Should we talk about New Year's Eve now? Because we are doing Happy New Year.
Well, I know, but I think people at this point don't want to hear too much about what's been passed at New Year's Eve, do they? Because it's gone. It's dead.
Doing it. I'm
Christmas
saying
and New Year is dead.
Then I'll just give a brief recap.
Dead, Kirsty. We went to London.
There's
nothing exciting there. I mean, obviously it was exciting for us, but
we went with our whole families.
Yes,
we took our children.
Yeah,
and
children.
Yeah, and we had a lovely meal.
Yes,
we saw the fireworks.
Nobody cares.
I care. I haven't been to London for New Year since I was around 17 and a half. So I felt that
we now go most years, and I think that will continue.
Where it's at. With New Year's, though, I am equally happy to stay in. I'm equally happy to go out. I'm happy.
No, I have to go out.
We have to be out.
Yeah. I've had a few years in, and it just by about 11 gets depressed.
Do you like a party?
It's the FOMO thing. It's just feeling that everyone else is having the best night.
Yeah.
Do I like a party?
Oh, New Year's.
Yes.
Yeah, I like to.
Yeah.
I sometimes like not to drink on New Year's, though. I'm just saying that I'm diverse.
You are. Nothing if not diverse. Mm-hmm. Fascinating character. Yeah, well done. So, New Year's resolutions. Why do we make them?
I don't know. Oh, there's be a historical reason, I'm sure. Do you know it?
No, I don't know the historical reason. I'm thinking more broadly, Kirst, not like a literal tell me why we make them.
I thought I'd be interested in that. I bet your husband knows that.
It's a new start, probably. It's a new start.
Yes.
Right?
New beginning.
It's a time of reflection, isn't it?
New Year's
Which is all nice. Mm-hmm. Self-improvement. We think it's a clean slate.
New decade.
New year. New decade in this case.
Did it surprise you that it was a new decade?
It does surprise me because I remember going from 89 to 90, that being just such a huge thing.
Sure.
I think when you've gone through millennium, it means
nothing.
No.
But now I'm excited because my kids are excited about it. You know, the kids, because they've not. I mean, my son was born in 2004, so he was 4 years past millennium. Have I talked about my millennium party on here before?
Probably.
When I touched the woman's breast.
Yes, you have.
That was exciting.
Yeah, as much as we all love listening to that story and having that implanted in our brains. Let's not go over that
again.
So my resolutions, I started off thinking it's the same as every other year, basically. Try and get down to 9 stone. Try and drink less.
Okay.
Have a dry January.
Yeah.
Dry January for me lasted 48 hours. And I've given up on all the rest because, right? Why do we do this to ourselves in January? January is very much the Monday of the year, right?
Yeah, that's why it's new beginning, darling.
No, because it's when we're all, it's depressing. We're dealing with the misery of January by giving up all the stuff we love.
Yeah, especially when we've just had loads
having
of
this
it.
kind of self-flagellation, whipping ourselves for being bastards.
I agree, fully.
When actually, continue with the stuff you love, do that later in the year.
Yeah, okay.
Something like give up stuff for Lent.
So that's when you think spring you think is a good time to stop.
I think spring is a good time. I've done dry October before. That was fine because it's not a time when everyone's out partying, but equally it's not January when you kind of think I'm depressed anyway.
It's not something I'm
not depressed, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. You had such a great time. You've had such a fantastic time eating, drinking.
Yes.
Debauchery is what you've had.
Exactly.
And then you have to go, no, I'm stopping it. I get it.
And also, December's really stressful, right? No, it's fun. But also there's a lot going on. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff that you're juggling. You're buying presents and you're going to parties and you're having people around, blah, 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 blah. And then
full on.
It is full on. And then in January, you want to make that full on by putting this massive pressure on yourself. It's like running a marathon and then immediately saying, I'm going to run another marathon.
That's a very interesting viewpoint, Rebecca Elliott. I'm going to take that on board.
I'm just saying.
You see, January, I'm not keen on the whole Stoptober, dry January.
No, the whole jumping on a
veganary.
Jumping on a bandwagon just because other people
in terms of marketing, I think it's a very good thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Could you eat slightly quieter?
I'm sucking
that was some horrific sounds.
So sorry, listeners. I know. I was trying to suck the crisp, but not to make so much...
don't suck a crisp.
I like a sucking a crisp.
Oh.
Not to make too much of a crunchy sound, so it went against me. I'm aware that by trying to make less noise, I made more.
Okay.
In terms of resolutions, though, I feel I've smashed my year already. One of my resolutions was to remember to take my shopping bag into town. Done it.
Wait, hang on. What's your resolution to remember once to take your shopping bag into town?
No, I've done.
And now you can tick that off. Surely that's a resolution that needs to last the year.
I've done it. What day are we in? 7th? Is it 7th today? 8th? 9th?
I don't know.
It's 9th, something like that.
It's 9th, yeah.
No. Every day, for the 9 days, any day I've gone into town, I've had a bag in my bag.
Hashtag winning at life. Well done, you.
One of those is thank you to one of our butters, Tara Hogan Hudson. She's also my seal.
Yeah.
She gave me a shopping bag for Christmas. And it says, there's something like when you're born, stand out. Why fit in when you're born and stand out? Something like to describe
something like that, but that makes sense.
Yes. Some beautiful quote that says that's Kirsty Hudson all over it.
Fine.
And that has been helpful. I've had that in my bag. I even Rebecca Elliott, this is how much I'm on fire this year. I even managed to fold the bag up, zip it back up into its little pocket, pop it back straight back into my handbag.
That is phenomenal work.
Boom.
Kirsty. That is wow.
Boom.
What other resolutions do you have?
To wear more brightly coloured eye makeup, which is one of our butters.
It was, yes.
Yeah, which I love that we had that.
I like
connection.
that. I like a positive, fun resolution like that. I think that's fantastic.
And again, I've done that already. Blue, I've wore blue, bright blue, and bright green
already. I
already.
liked your bright eyeshadow a lot, but I didn't like that you wore it under your eye as well.
No, you don't. Which weirdly, I noticed.
It looked like you had some weird disease.
But look at you now. You have black under your eyes.
That's eyeliner. That's
I'm not sure you can say that you've got a rule on colour.
It's my Claudia Winkleman look.
I look more like Claudia Winkleman.
We're having a Winkleman off.
Yes, we are. I like her. I look like
You've
got
the
fringe sometimes though. Yeah. I'm a short version.
You look like Matt Lucas dressed as
Claudia
Claudia
I do
Winkleman.
In one picture. Yes, I do. I've got a picture that's in a comedy club.
You look exactly like that.
I do. I'm going to have to get him another.
You're currently drinking water out of the biggest cup I've ever seen. It's like the size of your torso.
Yes, again, another gift.
Okay.
From Tara Hogan Hudson.
Right.
I think it's Hogan. Anyway, Tara, my list seal, she got me this. Do you know what this is, though? This is a gift that keeps on giving, right? Let me tell you about it. This gift, it's a big
cup that says Kirsty.
It's a big pink cup with a lovely turquoise Kirsty on it, right?
It's
lovely. She's given that because we were going to our family vacation.
Oh,
I know.
Stop saying "sil" and "vacay" and come on.
You call me.
It's actually making me.
You call me Kate Kirsty.
Okay.
I can do it. Anyway, so when she got it, now she wants. This is great, and I love that she's done this. This is for our vacation, right?
Okay.
For our holiday together.
Yes, I get what vacation means.
However, that means all she gave to every single one of the Hudsons.
Yes.
In the Hudson's house.
Okay.
We have to keep these good and precious and strong right up until August.
Do you? That's another New Year's resolution.
There's not got to be one lid lost.
Okay. Stop tapping your lids angrily.
I mean, like, I love that she's done it. It feels a big responsibility, but I'm gonna own that. Those 4 cups are coming on holiday with us, and we're going to enjoy them because we're going to lay in a lake drinking them.
Well, I think I speak for all the listeners here when I say fascinating.
Owning 2020. Owning it.
Can we get back to resolutions? I have more thoughts. I have more thoughts.
We're still on them. This is a resolution of mine.
Okay, fine. Is it
get back to resolutions?
Is it? I am. I'm trying to. Right? Is it actually a bit of an act of self-deception? Right? In that for a few days we think, yeah, I could be a better person. I could. And then after a few days we go, sod it.
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. Yeah.
80% of resolutions stop by February.
By February.
80%.
We can only do them for a month as humans.
Yeah. And my problem is there that you're going to end up then kind of having this shame-filled feelings about it.
Yeah.
So it's setting ourselves up for a fall. If you've got realistic resolutions,
small,
doable. Fine.
Like eyeshadow is a good one.
And positive ones, like the eyeshadow. Like a friend of ours who wants to just go out more, just like not say no to invitations. That's great. That's a really positive thing. And instead of having like a negative thing, like let's lose weight, do a positive like, I want to have a better relationship with my body.
Yes.
Instead of thinking I want to give up chocolate, why not think, I want to eat fruit every day? Add something positive.
Yeah, I think you're so very right. And I think that, this goes back to our guilt conversations. It does. It can,
exactly.
It can make us have, self-shame and all those kind of things.
And it's the feeling that we're a project again.
Yes.
That I'm not good enough.
Yes. I mean, you saw that wonderful quote about fat shaming on... put it onto our Facebook page about, you don't ask the age of these incredible women who did the weight. No one is interested in how much Rosa Parks weighed, for example.
Absolutely.
Rosa Parks weighed, or whoever these great women are. We don't. It's incredibly boring, and I think that goes into that about resolutions. Let's just maybe decide that we're enough and see what happens from there.
And see ourselves not as a project, but more as just an evolving awesomeness.
Oh, I love evolving awesomeness. I might get that tattooed on my breast.
I'm just going to let that sit for a moment.
Evolving.
So will you have evolving just on your left boob and then awesomeness on your right one? Or would you have it upside down so that you can read it and no one else can?
Yeah, no, that's something to think about, isn't it? And what font would I have it in?
I know.
But I might not have evolving.
And how much would get lost down your cleavage?
Oh, I don't have much of a cleavage.
Because then it'll just say evolvedness.
Evolvedness.
You'd lose the middle.
Yeah, I would do, but I like the word volving more than evolving.
Volving?
Yeah, why does it have to have the evolve?
Sounds like vulva.
I know, that's why I like it. Volving awesomeness. Yeah, totally. We are an evolution.
I just don't think we should punish ourselves. I think, you need to have fun.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And our way of improving is not by stopping having fun.
No. And that goes back to this wonderful quote that we've talked about a lot. We're a work in progress and a masterpiece all at the same time.
Boom.
Boom. I'm owning you. Yeah.
Didn't you have another resolution?
Or did I?
Oh, you've forgotten it already.
No. Didn't you remind me of it?
You were going to learn.
Oh, yeah, see? Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Really, you forgot. It's the 9th of January and it's gone.
So I speak Dutch. I want to get my Dutch 100% perfect.
I've never seen proof of that.
Hoi, hoe gaat het? Gaat goed hoor.
No.
Wait a minute. I'm going to just say this. When I went to the Dutch land, to Holland.
The Dutch land?
To the Netherlands.
Yeah. The Netherlands.
I spoke great Dutch as soon as I got there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
However, when I'm here, like I heard some Dutch the other day, and I was like, I want to do that. I want to speak that again. So there's these things online you can pay. They're like 20 quid, maybe half price even at the moment because New Year's. You pay, and you get classes.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and do that. So because I think I would like to at least have one language in my life.
Okay.
Like my mate.
I can't do languages. Can't do them.
No?
No.
Can't do them.
No.
I don't know that I can either. I mean, I spoke Dutch through necessity because I lived there and I was a child and those things,
That's fairly necessary.
But I loved it, and it's such. I don't like
not doing something well, as you know.
Yeah, you're not good when people are better than you, are you?
No, I'm not.
You struggle about me.
I prefer to just give up before the humiliation begins.
I love that.
Yeah.
I like my mate. Her kids she's Arabic, and her kids don't speak it, and she's like livid about it. She's like, "Why aren't my kids speaking Arabic?" And I think that so she's now they're reading like every day a little bit, and I just thought that's really fascinating, like how we, you know, like it's really beneficial for your brain to be able to speak another language. I know. Apparently so, but who knows?
Well, now I'm feeling guilty that I don't speak another language.
Oh, don't have guilt about it.
Je suis désolée.
You are. Oh, look at you, see, fluent already.
Fluent.
In what language was that? It was French, of course it was French.
Pardon, madame, je suis désolée.
Oh, I love that you sound like a little prostitute when you talk like it. Just like a yo.
So in the end, I've concluded that my resolution is one, and it's simple, and it's simply this: be thankful every day for everything I've got. And I know that sounds really wet and really corny.
Love it.
But I just want to try and do that.
There's no harm in fact, there's only thing to gain from gratitude.
Yeah.
Thankfulness, you could write 3 things down a day if you wanted to. You can be thankful for one thing.
No, don't make me write three things down a day.
I'm not making you do anything, I'm saying.
Well, you're making me feel guilty now for not doing it properly.
No, there's 100 ways you can do it. You can just be thankful, have a feeling of
thankfulness. I just want to have a little thought every morning.
Every morning, you can do it every morning and the night as well, just in the morning.
Just in the morning, all right? Stop putting more pressure on.
I'm understanding your process.
I'm naturally quite not pessimistic, but, you know, quite sarcastic.
You like the dark side.
Yeah. But the thing is, I get pleasure out of that. So is that a negative thing? No. If you find positivity in your own negativity, surely that's a good thing.
That's like, did the chicken or egg come first, isn't it? That's that kind of...
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm irritatingly positive.
Yes.
My... Yes, you are. Boom, boom. But so I think that could go for me. Is that I we talked about this the other day about one of my New Year's resolutions, and this is something I've talked about lots. I'm not going to talk about it too much, but it doesn't allow.
Firstly, slow down because I didn't get a word of that.
This is something that I've talked about a lot, so I'm not
something doesn't have a K at the end.
Just radical acceptance on whatever you're feeling. Just feel it. Like I had a pity party the other night, talked to you about it, I talked to Dan, talked to everyone. Just felt sorry for myself.
Am I allowed to talk about my epiphany about pity parties?
I think you should, because I think it's a good epiphany. So it's exactly what I am saying.
I'm not. It probably wasn't an epiphany. It was a small thoughtlet, if anything.
Yeah.
But it was that we're always saying, people having pity parties, people feeling sorry for themselves.
Like it's negative.
Like it's a super negative thing. And clearly, if someone is feeling sorry for themselves all the time, that's self-pity constantly. Clearly, there's something wrong there, or that's not a good thing. But to have that horrible phrase, pity party, to have time when you feel sorry for yourself, it's just having empathy for yourself.
That's exactly what it is.
That's what my thought was. Yes. And actually, that's a good thing. And that's okay.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Because, obviously, first and foremost, have empathy for other people, but you need to have empathy for yourself. Otherwise, you're feeling the shame, you're feeling the anger, and you're not actually just sitting down. And often I've kind of buried, feeling sad about Clemmy or whatever, and thinking, no, it's fine, and saying, and it's not fine. And sometimes you're allowed to sit there and think, this really isn't fine, and I'm feeling really miserable, so I'm gonna dwell on that for a bit.
Totally. And I think that's exactly what I was saying about just utterly accepting whatever you're feeling.
Yeah.
And that's part of that process. And I don't like to dwell. I feel very grateful 99% of the time. But I think what you're saying is bang on. That it's really important just to allow that time. Because if you don't allow it, just accept that part of yourself for that moment, and then generally it dissipates far quicker as well.
Yeah.
Or it goes into the next stage of your evolution in that moment, or whatever that is, and I think boom, own that. Yeah.
So I felt quite sorry for myself the other day when your daughter had a sleepover at ours.
Yeah.
And I came down the next morning as I'd just woken up, and she managed to slag off both you and me in one sentence. She just said, "Don't worry, my mum looks worse in the morning." And I thought, I didn't think I looked that bad. So clearly I looked terrible, but equally she was trying to make me feel better by saying that you look worse in the morning.
My daughter has a truth serum. I think she goes to my husband. I've been noticing this recently with my husband. He just says the truth, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But
blunt.
He's blunt. He's to the point. But also he'll say the truth.
Isn't that weird that that's two opposites that mean the same thing? Blunt and to the point.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, you know words, don't you?
No, I don't know words.
Well, you know those words.
I'm so easily impressed.
No, but it's that.
You're like a little puppy. You're really easily impressed.
No,
Love
but
that.
blunt and to the point. They do mean the same things. Why is that?
Don't know.
There's a historical reason for that, but your husband knows.
My husband is a history teacher. He doesn't know all history of everything.
In my head, he does. He literally is the oracle. I love that, yeah.
You're listening to the opinions of Rebecca Elliott and Kirsty Hudson. Why? I don't know. That's something you need to ask yourself.
So some of our butters have written in with some resolution points.
Love that.
So I asked, send us your past or present resolutions, weird or otherwise. Mm-hmm. So Fran pointed out that do people actually make weird resolutions? Aren't they all just really dull? Like, stop hoovering cake. Love that.
Did you mean hoovering, like cleaning it up, or eating the whole cake?
I think eating it as if your mouth is a hoover.
Yeah, I'm having that problem with cheese and chocolate at the moment. I'm trying to stop.
You're hoovering it up.
Oh, I love it.
I want to come back to that in a minute. Remind me. Say cheese and chocolate.
I will. Cheese and chocolate.
Or, so she says, stop hoovering cake or stop mainlining vodka in a bush.
I love that she's in the bush.
I love that would be a resolution. Very niche. I've never heard a decently interesting resolution from anyone, she says.
No, yeah.
But then Helen says she wants to learn all the words to Auld Lang Syne.
So, yeah.
Oh, no, she did this in the past, to learn all the words to Auld Lang Syne, because people only know the first two lines, right?
Yeah, I don't like that song.
It's quite depressing, isn't it?
I don't like it.
Auld Lang Syne, so that I could lead the singing the next year. I did as well. It's the only resolution I've ever kept.
I think, Helen just owned that, though, didn't she?
Yeah.
I mean, Auld Lang Syne.
Yeah.
Is it English?
Yeah.
But Auld Lang Syne is not English.
As old as I think we're out of our depth here.
Yeah.
I was going to just guess.
Silka, she wants to learn the words to La Mer. Do you know La Mer?
You see? La Mer. Just one
frisson. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I added to that.
I think we've got it down. We don't need to do that.
Silka, we'll teach
you.
her.
We'll get Silka on this time next year to sing it to us.
Yeah, let's do that. We should so do that. That's
definitely doing that.
Can we have Helen coming to do Auld Lang Syne as well?
Yeah, both of them. Cheese and chocolate. Okay. So this is my other point. Why do we choose to give up all that stuff in January when our fridges and cupboards are still filled with all the very best food and drink because you buy it in for Christmas? You get all the really good stuff. You never get through it all in that season. So you've got a kitchen just stocked with all that stuff. And yet you choose that time to give it all up. It's like someone who's addicted to heroin saying, do you know what I'm going to do first before I give it up? I'm going to stock my cupboards full of the very best shit.
I hear you, but I think, like, when I say I'm stopping, I'm just trying to, because your body craves what you've last had. So, like, I'm just limiting myself a little bit. Because I don't always feel good if I eat too much fat and sugar. Mm-hmm. So just find the balance now. It's just about, for me, it's about getting back into equilibrium of life.
Equilibrium? Look at you. That's beautiful.
I know.
Do you think all the regular gym goers get really pissed off with the resolutioners that fill the gym January and gradually drop off?
Yeah. Surprising though, I went
the kind of wheezing jelly lumps in the corner, like myself, frankly.
Yeah. I have been to 2 gym classes this week, by the way.
I know.
Surprised myself. Went to Pilates and a class called Be Strong. The reason I love
Do you find that you fart a lot in Pilates?
Yeah, I do. God. Okay. And I was in the corner. Luckily, I was the furthest away from people. But God, there was a few moves I had to stop doing because it was and it was loud.
Things were moving.
No one commented on it.
You farted loudly?
Oh, I farted loudly.
Did you? No, you
3 times.
Seriously?
Yeah. And
that should be your resolution. Stop farting in public.
You can't. When it's coming. Literally, they were surprises.
You need to work on your sphincter muscle.
I do. I've got a really weak sphincter. Do farts never surprise you? Do they never? Do you always know?
No, I'm never surprised by my own farts. I'm not a dog.
Even when you're in a weird position. I mean, generally, Butters, come on.
Yeah, no, let's park that there.
All right. I wish I could have done that, didn't it? It slipped out.
Oh, stop it.
It just, no.
Dirty girl.
I think you're the odd one in this. I
don't think so. No.
What, people are genuinely...
No, and generally speaking, when it's the two of us, you can never say, I think you're the odd one in this. Okay, that's never going to be a truth. Okay.
Oh, farting is for friends. I think everyone...
Get that tattooed on your tits.
That's going into 2020.
Oh, I had another thing, right? I was speaking to... Oh, no, I'm going to keep her anonymous.
Okay.
Anyway, let's say a friend.
Do I know her?
Shut up. Oh. If I'm going to keep someone anonymous, they don't start asking for little tidbits of clues. Yeah. Has she got brown hair? Does she wear glasses? Where does she work?
I guess
no,
you.
Exactly. Anyway, she was saying that her husband doesn't do resolutions as such,
right.
but instead he has like a motif for the year, like a phrase for the year.
Oh,
like
I like
each
it.
year has a different phrase.
I like
so
it.
his last year was take back control.
Mm.
I'm not sure who from, but but it's a bit like an election slogan.
It is.
Yeah.
I like that. And thinking about take back control is something I like. I'm saying take back control from my negative thoughts. Take back control from the fearful nature of things.
Okay, you've gone off on a weird one.
I know,
now.
I did. But I
I think mine is just going to be for this year, don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Do you think that'd be good for me?
Yeah. I think that's all we need to say about that.
I mean, you could have said, no, you've already achieved that, don't worry. But
nah. I think,
it's a work in progress.
I don't want to lie, this year.
Yeah. Oh.
I like a lie. I was thinking about this the other day, lying.
What?
Like, there's never a day goes by, I think, where I don't lie.
Really?
Yeah.
What were you lying about?
I don't know.
Like white lies, like nice. They're like
maybe to the Amazon driver when I've got out of the shower. I don't know. I'm just thinking. No, like when you...
Hang on, what do you say to the Amazon driver when you get out of the shower? And also, that sounds like a setup for a dodgy movie.
I know. I'm just thinking of situations like where you do just automatically tell a lie. I don't know. There are ladies... Yeah. I'm trying to think of one.
But it's kind lies as well.
Kind
when someone says, "Do I look fat in this?" You have to go,
that
no,
kind of thing. But I know, but
great.
that's
when someone says, "Does mine really bright eye makeup look good?" You go, "No, yeah, it looks great. It looks really good under your eyes like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't make you look like you've got gangrous eyes at all."
That's what I'm talking about. Is that I think? Oh, I know. I was thinking about like I said to you, you had one eyeshadow darker yesterday.
Yeah, you did tell me that. Just as I was going out, though, I couldn't do anything about it.
And I don't know why it came out. I don't know why I told you, but it was like I felt sometimes like I have. In the past, I've lied a lot. When I was a kid, to boost my self-esteem, to make myself feel better, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that necessarily. I think that's that's part of who. But now I'm really because I probably did lie quite a lot. I'm very aware of lie. No, I know if something's in my mouth and I say it, sometimes I have to tell that wasn't true.
Really? You just make stuff up.
Yeah, just not.
I'm now doubting every conversation we've ever had.
I would. It's all based on lies. Lies and farting.
Rico, on Facebook said his resolution was to get off social media. Then he just goes, "Oh shit."
I like that.
That's funny.
That is something I want to do less of.
My sister has given up Facebook for January. Yeah. This is now the in thing, just to give up stuff for January. I guess it's more manageable, but then what's the point?
I can't for January.
But she's given up alcohol, sugar, and Facebook for January.
Alcohol, sugar's hard.
There's some days where that's all that's in my day. Alcohol, sugar, and Facebook. That's my day. What else would I do?
I gave up sugar once. It made me so depressed.
Yeah.
Also, because I went quite, did it really well, because I'm a legend, I did it so well.
Is that one of your lies?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my life because I am a legend. And and honestly, my mum, because I'm a diabetic, and obviously made me go a bit doolally. Like a little, I can think about the right words. You might not notice a difference that often.
Really, really not. I was waiting for you to get to that.
I know. I just could not hold it. I couldn't think of. You have to.
I'm now dreading to think what you're like without sugar.
You need a little bit of carbohydrate in your diet, is all I'm saying.
All right.
I think some people would argue with that, and I'll take their argument on. That's fine. But for me, I know I can live
But as I say, Sam gave up alcohol, sugar, and Facebook. But she now says, I have a massive headache today. I'm not sure if it's linked.
It could be.
I think it is, Sam. You need to get back to those joyful things.
Get yourself a good vodka and Coke. Full fat sugar. I don't like.
Yeah, giving up Facebook. That's a good thing. That's fine.
Social media.
I wouldn't, but
I use it for work, and it's a handy little tool. And the positives are like in January the 22nd. It's my birthday. Thank you very much. I will be excited about the little messages.
Shoehorn that in.
I'll be excited about the birthday messages. Please feel free to send them in to me. I love them. There was this guy. Sorry,
that means I've got to buy you more presents.
Yeah,
and it took a long time to buy you last. I bought you good presents for Christmas.
You bought me great presents.
You bought me some good ones too. I think I beat you though.
What in the best presents?
I put them in a stocking that had your name on it.
That was really special.
I know.
I would like to ask you.
Don't tap the microphone to make your point.
Because then we've got it recorded. I was thinking, because it's my.
Why are you molesting in a very sensual way the microphone stand?
I'm going to ask you a favour. I'm hoping my finger will warm you.
Stop fingering things.
I think this is something you can decide on, but I think my birthday's in January. I'm happy to receive a present in January, absolutely. Without a doubt, I love a present. You know I love a present.
From me, yeah.
I mean, that's what I think.
What's your point?
I quite like one in the summer as well. It's a long way for me to go.
No, it's my birthday in the summer. It's all about me.
I'll get you a present in the summer.
Yeah, but I've got to get you another one.
Yeah, not in the same month. We can do a different month.
No, if you forfeit your present for January, then that's fine. I'll get you one in the summer. You can't have both, lady.
Well,
no.
We're parking
Get to your basket. Forgot you're not my puppy.
We're parking it. We're going to think about it.
Okay.
That's what I think about Christmas. I don't like that Christmas is for the kids. Christmas is for everybody.
Christmas is for everyone.
For adults. I love
Why should kids have all the bloody fun?
I love a present as much as my kids do. Yeah, I get as excited. I don't care what it is.
Calm yourself.
Anyway, I'm just thinking. I think we need to bring it back. 2020 is going to be a year for adults.
Okay. What's our phrase for this year? Don't laugh but, take back control.
We are legends. That's boring.
Make Don't Laugh But great again.
Yeah. Oh, I like it. We could have that. Yeah. They're not MAGA hats, have we? Me tell me.
Literally, for the last minute, you've not made a sound that resembles a word in any way. I normally cut that stuff out, but I'm tempted to leave it in.
MDLB.
And now you're eating a crisp really close to the mic.
Hang on. Make MDL. Don't love.
I'm going to sit back and let you work this out.
MDLBGA.
That's catchy.
See if we can make that into a word.
Okay. Did you have any more things there that I've just handed to you?
Yeah, Jane.
This is neat. It's niche.
It's niche. She fixed the drawer that only opens if I wiggle the long fish slice under it whilst pulling. NB, this has been my New Year's resolution since 2014, Jane.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't ever do it, Jane. All right?
I mean, are you comfortable with wiggling the long fish slice? If you're comfortable while she's got to pull,
that. And I think that's one of her quirks of life. That gives her a lot of pleasure.
I like that she wants to do it though.
Who doesn't want to wiggle a fish slice?
Who doesn't? But I like that she's got that as a life goal.
Yeah.
I have that. Just have that alone, Jane.
Yeah.
Let that guide you through the year.
Is a fish slice the same as a metal spatula?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
A flat. They can be plastic. A fish slice.
Toby hit Benji with one of them the other day. Cut his finger. I went slightly mental.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Was it metal fish slice?
Yeah.
Then he actually cut it?
Yeah, they were playing. They were playing.
Oh, I did. I mean, we were talking about children and incidents. Our youngest child broke the TV over Christmas.
Yeah.
2 days before Christmas. Broke it. And it was.
And you'll notice the smashed screen of my iPad here.
I see that.
That's the work of my eldest.
Oh, they're bastards. Why do we have them?
I know.
And the thing about the children is, as well, I had just put in like a whole technology ban.
Technology ban?
Technology ban. They weren't allowed to watch TV. They weren't allowed to go on their iPads because I was sick of them going from one thing to the other.
Yeah.
And because then they were having playing rough and ready, wrestling. My daughter loves to wrestle.
Okay.
They did it. They broke it. They broke in the wrestling procedure.
Brilliant.
I'm not saying it was my fault. I'm not.
So you told them to get off screens. They played.
They broke the screen.
Yeah.
Wow. It's all sorted now. But anyway, Georgia. Oh, I love this. Georgia's going to try and be an adult. Don't bother, Georgia.
No.
And she's going to drink alcohol.
I know.
At the same
Her
time.
resolution is to drink alcohol.
I love that.
Crack on.
In 10 days, I've managed two tins of pink gin and tonic. Yay. Go me. Brackets, nurse, bracket.
You keep working on that, Georgia. One day you'll be up to my standards.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I love this. You know, 2 pints of pink gin. You don't like a tin of alcohol, do you? I love it.
No, because I don't like the quantities.
Oh, you like a bigger fat one?
Yeah.
So if you had 2 tins, you'd be happy?
No.
You want 3?
No, because it's still too watered down.
Oh, is it? It's the ratio, not quantity. It's the ratio. You got the word wrong there.
Oh, you're loving that. Yeah. It's the proportion.
Ratio.
It's the ratio. Fine.
Gin to tonic.
Twixt gin and tonic. All right? Okay?
Love that.
It's very much gin and a little hint of tonic.
Yeah.
Just introduce the tonic. Yeah?
Have you got any overheard corners this week?
Well, I don't know if this counts.
Oh, well, let's be the judge of that.
Okay,
it
was overheard in my dream as I woke up.
Oh.
Okay, so I woke up, no other context. Okay. But the line that was last said in my dream, I don't know if it was even by me or someone else, was, no, never put a Frenchman out if he's on fire. No.
You overheard that in your dream?
That was in my dream as I woke up. No, never put a Frenchman out if he's on fire. No. And I know that it was said in such a way that wasn't being cruel. It wasn't like, don't put a Frenchman out because we don't like French people, obviously.
No.
What it was saying was they would find that culturally insulting.
I love that.
So if a French man is on fire,
how dare you?
Don't put it out. Let him deal with it himself. That's important. It's important to them.
I love that you overheard your subconscious doing something. And this doesn't make any kind of sense, but I love it. It's a beautiful thing. That's great. I've got a few. One of mine is a woman said, I don't trust apps.
I don't trust apps?
Don't trust apps.
Oh, okay.
I'll leave you to decide what that means. I mean, I don't trust apps. I love an app.
I've heard, obviously, I don't trust Alexa, I don't trust Facebook, I don't trust apps, just all apps.
She did not go into detail, but that was what I heard.
Okay.
And I think there's some apps I like. I'm not going to, I like the Waze app. I like to be told when. Because that tells
me. Name apps, there are thousands of them.
Well, that app tells me when I've got to leave my house.
Waze, yes, I know.
Handy.
Okay. Does that mean you're never late for anything, Kirst?
No, not
really?
that far. It's not that good.
No.
I mean, it's still user error.
What does that look?
Like user error, I like that one. No, it's human error. I've got an awkward corner.
Go on. I've got an awkward corner.
All right, mine's not great, so I'll go mine first. I'm in a lift.
Yeah.
I'm going into a gig.
Okay.
Or was I coming back from a gig? I can't remember.
Doesn't matter.
And these two kids were talking about they were like in their 20s.
Okay.
Talking about, they were talking about DNA, I thought at first, but then I realised it was data protection.
Okay.
About computer stuff. And so I started enjoying their conversation.
Did you?
Yeah. Should you ever do that?
Well, you always do that.
No.
But in a lift, so it was just you and them, and you just even though you weren't clear on what they were talking about,
no, there was more people.
Just started wading on in.
There were more people. Well, there were more people. I mean, they enjoyed it, I think.
Yeah.
But is it ever appropriate to join a conversation where you're not invited?
I think you always do. I think it would always be appropriate for you to do that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be you.
And I think as long as you're generous and say,
ooh. What? Oh, how is that generous? Just going, oh, look at me joining in when I wasn't invited. Like a right twat. Oh, still going to do it though.
Yeah, I did. I continued. Yeah. And I did learn some things. They were very knowledgeable young people.
People?
I like them.
My awkward corner is thus. Right?
Thus. So, I thought that was...
No, that was
that's awkward.
I was about to explain.
Okay, yeah.
My awkward corner is the following.
Okay.
So, our plumbing went completely wrong over Christmas. Didn't have any heating. No. Didn't have any hot water. Fine. But we have a small annex.
Yeah.
If you will. Yeah. Okay, second building, which we're in now. Okay. So, I was going over there. I've been coming over to this place where we also have a bathroom to have my showers and bath because the water was hot here.
As opposed to cold water.
So you have to walk down the garden into the other little property, have your bath.
Are you naked?
Slot back over there. No.
Oh, well.
But you come over clothed, you have your bath, and then afterwards, I've got my dressing gown on, walking across the garden back up to the house. It's fine, okay? I mean, it's not ideal, but it's fine. Yeah. Until the next morning.
Did you wear slippers with you? Because you don't wear slippers.
I don't wear slippers, no.
No, that's weird. I mean, that's a little bit weird. That's more awkward. Go on. Continue.
You sure?
Yeah. I'm ready for the rest of your anecdote.
So, it's all fine until, the next morning, the postie arrives, postal person, postman.
Postwoman?
Postperson. Was a man, so I'm allowed to say postman. Yeah. Okay.
You are. And
as I was signing for my package, I realised that my knickers were on the middle of the lawn.
Oh, no.
And I could see that he'd glanced at them, and they were clearly some black frilly knickers in the middle of the lawn. Now, the awkwardness, should I say something at that point to explain? Or just, what do you think?
I think probably
do you understand that I'd been holding my knickers on the way home? They hadn't just fallen down round my ankles and I hadn't noticed.
And you just went, bugger them.
They don't need those little
monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think ignoring.
I did. I mean, I did ignore it.
Because what if you say, look, there's my knickers, I had a bath in there, and,
the plumbing's not working, and then I walk back across, and I'm sorry I don't wear slippers. It would be explaining way too much.
Yeah, it would be, and then you'd have
to. But still,
and then he'd have to look at the knickers again. He would have to look, acknowledge the knickers, and
he'd go,
yeah, there's your knickers.
There's your pants.
Yeah, no.
All the way over there.
No.
The pants that I'm wearing today, you know when you get down to the last pair because you really need to do a wash.
Yeah.
And they're the no VPL.
Oh, I don't really like that.
No, I don't know why I bought them. Yeah. They don't feel like they're staying up properly.
You made me think I forgot to buy my daughter knickers.
No visible panty line, because God forbid someone should see that you're wearing pants.
I know. I'm wearing my period knickers, and I don't have a period. Radical.
Wow.
I know.
Lovely hole?
I've got a lot of lovely holes this week.
I know you have.
One of them is two. Can I say two? One is that when I came back from a gig the other night, went to Cambridge North.
You can delve into more than one lovely hole.
Okay, I'll slip in. It was really dark and scary. It's not a nice train station. I mean, it's handy because it's there, but as a woman coming back, it's late. Anyway,
Cambridge North.
I got off the train. My stepdad was there with his little buddies.
Wow.
He'd gone to the football.
By chance.
I knew he'd gone to the football, but we were on the same train, so it'd been nice had I known he was on the same train. But anyway, I got there and it was like lovely because then I got to see him with his friends, which is always nice to see my stepdad with his friends because it's like nice to see him, with his mates. And then they walked me to my car, which was really sweet.
Oh.
And then that was so nice to see them, like a real, that's nice. And then yesterday when I was in town, this is another man-centric thing. There was a gentleman, obviously had an issue with walking. I don't know if he'd had something happen or it was, anyway. But there was two gentlemen just holding me.
Would he benefit from shoebuddies.com?
Was
it hadn't gone that far?
No,
okay.
He still seemed to have the two appendages, if you will.
I will.
And he's walking. And the two men seemed to be just helping him, and they just seemed to be so gentle and kind with him. I didn't even hear the conversation, but when someone's face is looking, and like the gentleman was looked appreciative, but it was just a lovely moment of people, humans, but men humans, helping each other, and just that softness of men. I love it. It just was just a gorgeous moment.
I heard someone on the radio. There was an old gentleman talking about how he'd looked after his wife who'd had Alzheimer's, and it was so moving.
Oh, I bet.
So moving. And how he, and kind of the interview was saying, did you resent it at any point? Did you kind of feel angry? And he was like, no, not at all. And she, she'd gone now, and he had, absolutely decided he's not going to people kept saying to him, put her in a home, and he was like, no.
Wow.
And people kept kind of saying, put her in a home because you want to get on with your life. And his point was, she is my life.
Yeah,
she always has been. She always will.
Life.
And it was really, really beautiful.
Wow.
And then he was talking about how he'd had carers come around to help, and he said I have one particularly young carer who used to come in and help, and he asked her, why are you doing this work? And this 20 whatever year old woman said, because it makes me more human.
Oh, I love that.
Wow. And then he pointed out how to be human is to care for others, because if animals, obviously, if you get a sick animal, they get left. You're left to your own devices. It's the survival of the fittest. To be human is the fact that we can take care of each other, and we can have that kindness, and we can have that empathy, and so to care for someone makes you more human. I just thought that was a lovely thing.
So absolutely lovely
when you see that in others.
Lovely hole, but you've got another lovely hole, which I think
it's a bit self-centric, isn't it?
Beautiful one. It's an interesting one.
Self-centered. Am I allowed to talk about my self-centered hole?
Talk about your own hole.
My centered hole.
Your centered hole.
Yeah.
Scented.
It's central.
I was thinking scented, like it smells nice.
They're not scented.
Sorry.
It does smell nice. Anyway, no, what it is my book is being read out for Audible by Sharon Roney, who is an awesome actress, who is in my Mad Fat Diary.
Dumbo,
amongst other things. And I'm going up to see her record it on Monday, and I'm very excited.
I'm very excited because I'm going with you.
Yeah, but you're not coming in the room. So.
I'm not coming in the room. Sharon Rooney's got nothing to do with me, although I think she would like me. But you're
just my bitch who I'm going to keep in the hotel.
I am so excited.
Entertain me when I need it.
Yeah, I'm excited. Can we just briefly talk about your book?
But no, that is exciting. No, it's awkward.
Well, can I talk about it then? Because I found that fascinating what you talked about yesterday. So Rebecca's obviously written this fantastic book called Pretty Funny that's coming out in March, which is super exciting. Coming out, released by Penguin, available for pre-purchase now.
Yes, it is.
This is not only commercial. Anyway, so it's going out to the American market, and they sent you some edits back, didn't they, recently?
Absolutely.
About how some things could be seen as not in any way is your book, because I've read the book, not in any way is a bit racist or anything like that.
No.
But how it could be perceived by an American market as different than it would be perceived.
Race is seen very differently in America, and you have to, obviously the book is, as you said, in no way has any kind of racial slurs in it whatsoever.
No.
But still,
they're not saying that either. But.
And what I'm saying to you, as a white writer...
As a woke writer as well.
Exactly. Yeah. I want to write stories, but obviously I don't want to write stories where all the characters in there are white, because it doesn't reflect society, doesn't reflect, why would you want to do that? But therefore you need to obviously write stories which have people from other cultural backgrounds. Sure. But then, as I said to you, I'd never write from their perspective, clearly, because that would be ridiculous. No. But to have these characters in there, of course.
Right.
But then you have to tread so carefully to make sure that you get everything right, and you get,
because you've got
so they haven't by any means cut everything out or cut these characters out or anything.
They've got some really good ideas, haven't they?
But it is interesting just how
and also because you're looking at a twofold cultural sensitivity there, because you're looking at the cultural sensitivity from the characters within the book and the cultural sensitivity of America. And I think, obviously because we lived over there, my husband's American and stuff, I've talked about that a lot, but I think that it's something that when you said it, I immediately got it, because when we think of America so similar to us, but because America's so huge and so diverse in its southern and its west and its east and it's all those kind of wonderful things, I think that's just fascinating. I think it's just utterly fascinating, and even and I think people would like to know that about from an author's perspective. It's fascinating.
I think it's quite interesting,
fascinating. It really is, and I think
fair enough. I understand,
and I would think the same thing when I'm writing jokes. Thinking about where they're from. I can only really talk about my own experience. So I just think it's all really interesting about the use of language and what does that mean, and woke language, all that. It fascinated me. Anyway, that's a beautiful point, isn't it?
Yeah.
We covered that well, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said it's so
loud.
loud.
That was awful. Just awful. I know, it's ringing in my ears.
It is.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we've gone down with the kids. I think
No, we're not down with the kids.
Oh, yeah.
We don't need to be. It's fine. Let the kids be down there. We're above them.
We are above them.
We're up with the adults.
Yeah. I don't really want to be up with the adults. We're not really there either, though. We're kind of...
Yeah.
We can go in between with flexible, fluid and fabulous. So that's good. Flexible, fluid and fabulous.
Well done. Nice bit of alliteration there. So we've got a big train journey.
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to be all right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Will you talk the whole way?
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny. When who was it? Someone said to us the other day, they'd been listening to our podcast, I think, with their other half.
This is Brazil again.
This is
Brazil. Which one is this?
No.
I don't listen to your stories.
Right, I tell you what. Let me say what I'm going to say, right? And then come in with your opinion.
I'm actively listening.
So we were speaking to someone the other day who said they had listened to the podcast with their other half, and the other half had said, "Oh my God, are they like that all the time?"
Oh yes.
She had said, "Yeah," and he said, "Good crikey, that must be exhausting."
Yes.
To which I answer to you, sir, yes, it is.
It is. One of our listeners did point out that I sometimes don't listen to you in conversations.
Oh, I loved that.
I love that you loved that. I did not love that. That is my sister-in-law.
She doesn't listen.
She did not see that. She did not say it as a criticism. She followed it through. She did follow through.
You're very good at listening.
Oh,
okay, you do listen well.
Thank you, because it played in my mind. But I've workshopped it with you.
We don't workshop things. What are you talking about?
I like that. I would have workshopped something. No, but it's all good. Happy New Year, people.
Yeah, Happy New Year, and have a wonderful week. And we will be back next week.
After Glasgow.
With Tales of Glasgow.
Glasgow.
Don't do that.
I will never try and do that accent because they are just far too cool.
You want to be back with that? Yeah. So
let's not do that.
No.
Yeah, I'm excited. Have a good week, people.
Have a fantastic week.
Lots of love.
And from
the BSC.
Give my love to your granddad.
DLB. And your dog.
Yeah.
Love ya.
Love you. Bye.
Happy New Year.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye.
Come back next week when Rebecca and Kirsty will tickle your eardrums with yet more gentle, pointless wonderments.